Queen City
I
Confessions.
love these. Okay, so submit yours anonymously by putting the word hits with your message and sending it to 96893.
Here's the first one.
Okay.
I caught my girlfriend cheating on me because when I got home, all doors were locked and I forgot my keys for the house. So I crawled through the window and they were there sleeping.
Oh, man. That's awful. That's like, you kind of feel maybe like you're in a movie.
Yeah.
You're like, is this my life right now? I'm glad you got that off your chest. That's awful.
I want to know, what did you do? Like, did you wake them up?
What are next steps there?
Right. Do you just snap a picture with your phone, find your keys, and then leave and then send a text being like, I saw you?
Right. I would absolutely be getting proof.
Yeah.
Click.
Oh, man. Has that ever happened to you where you caught your spouse like cheating red-handed? Like you caught them in the act like this confessor?
I know it has happened. I mean,
Oh,
you see a lot of these poor souls that are sharing their story on Facebook or things like that because it's traumatizing. You need to get it out.
what do you do when you catch them like that? Do you confront them and have an argument, or do you just walk away? 1-844 hit 961.
1-844-448-7961 or text us hits plus your message to the number 96893.
Here's another Queen City confession. I just turned 40 and I really want to go on a sabbatical from my job this summer and travel the US.
Oh,
I just feel like my boss would look at me like I'm a crazy person. My husband may also not like that as well since I want to go alone.
okay.
Um,
Well, I mean, you're allowed to go places without your spouse.
but traveling by yourself across the US,
Yeah, that's a different brand.
that makes me
I
nervous.
understand why she's saying sabbatical because that's what it sounds like. You're trying to like connect deep. I would actually, I would be worried if I was your spouse because I'd be like, do you feel that you need to escape something? Now, obviously, you want your spouse to feel safe and loved and supported, but I would also be asking, is there something going on with us that you're
Mm,
trying to work through, and how can I help? Because you know, when you're married, that's a partnership. And what exactly is the root of wanting to do this sabbatical?
all right, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
Here's the last Queen City confession. I started following a guy on Threads, then we messaged on Instagram, and then we started texting back and forth. When we started texting, it turned into sexy chats real fast.
All right.
He lives down the street in Columbia, and I live here in Charlotte. I was about to invite him over to see each other in real life, but he told me the other night that he's actually married with 2 kids.
Oh,
He said I could cut it off if I wanted to. He just let things get carried away. I kind of don't want to stop. Does this make me a bad person? I don't think it makes you a bad person, but you are about to, if you continue now that you know, you are about to purposely walk into drama.
yes. And you know what? I think you're not a bad person, but you're making a bad choice.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a bad choice if you continue. There's no way to sugarcoat it. Like, yes, it's a bad choice to continue talking to someone who is married with children.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on him because he's the one that made the commitment to that woman and that family. So he's the biggest one at guilt there. But it's also you too because now you know about them and like they don't matter. You're
Right.
like, bleed them kids. Like,
Because I just feel like it'd be one thing if you were like, hey, once you finish whatever you need to do, if you're going to go down that route with your marriage and figure that out, I'll be over here. But to actively participate in it, that's
that's a bad choice.
yeah. Have you ever gone that route where you knew that they were married, but you continued chatting with them? What ended up happening in that situation?
Probably nothing good. Which we
No.
all got to make mistakes, right? To learn.
Absolutely. And maybe this
But
would be good for this confessor to hear your story. Maybe something that happened years ago and you were like, yeah, I knew they were married, but I still went through with it. What ended up happening in that situation? Call us up 1-844 hits 961.
1-844-448-7961 or text us, put the word hits with your message and send it to 96893.
Right now it's Teddy Swift.